So casually keep diving into concrete, so bittersweet, huh? Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me? Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Harder keeps the heat when it gets colder, you know. Sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the lower, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark. Maybe just a better kind of bitter. Lose gravity, I'm swimming in the quicksand. Up to my knees. Keep losing sleep, I'm manic dream at midnight. So hard to please. Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Harder keeps the heat when it gets colder, you know. Sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the lower, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark. Maybe just a better kind of bitter. Think about the stuff we play. How I'd rather do that instead. I keep screaming out loud from the top of my lungs, baby, ooh. Think about the stuff we play. How I'd rather do that instead. I keep screaming out loud from the top of my lungs, baby, ooh. Think about the stuff we play. How I'd rather do that instead. I keep screaming out loud from the top of my lungs, baby, ooh. Think about the stuff we play. How I'd rather do that instead. I keep screaming out loud from the top of my lungs, baby.
This is too smooth. I honestly didn't even really want to say anything on this, but that's what the people want. That's what I came here for. So we're gonna get into it. I like my coffee black, white too. Don't turn this to no controversy. It's my boo. I can make $250,000 off a haiku, and I can make another quarter off it times two. If it's money on the table, I'll be on it like Bobby or Epic. You peep the aesthetic, it's hard to forget it. I hear you talking, but you're hardly right. I'm the voice of your prototype. Summertime and then why? Yeah. Summertime and then why? It's too cool. Get the dry tops out. Summertime and then why? If it fits right. Bottles over here. Summertime and then why? Summertime and then why? I'm talking 6 a.m. tea times. 18 with the mayor talking land banks. I waited for it, gotta get mine. Snack a seat up at the table if my man came. Heading to a meeting, we're familiar with no briefcase. Just my mind in a free state. I got a plan through a vision, but it takes time. I'ma make mine. Summertime and then why? Yeah. Summertime and then why? Yeah. You know the drill by now. Summertime and then why? Get everything together, get the squad together, get the gang together. Summertime and then why? Summertime and then why? Started in the back office, Now I run the front, call the shots, make the deals, know the deal, know what's up. Too much for the books, then I put it in a tuck. Too much for the tuck, then I give it to my love. Once I make a million, man, a mil won't be enough. Watch me fake the struggle while I get it off the hush. Now it's jet blue miles, Rolex dials, frowns turn to smiles. Summertime and then wow. Now as it come to an end. Summertime and then wow. And the falls upon us. I want you to bring that energy summertime and then wow. And run that thing back. Yeah. Until next year. Summertime and then wow.
Yo, what up, everybody? What's up, YouTube? What's up, Facebook land? We back with another video. Listen, y'all go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I need y'all to comment down below in the comment section. Yo, we about to get into it tonight, y'all. Yo, what's up, y'all? We back. It's your boy, Mr. JD, Mr. D, something, Mr. JD, whatever my name is, y'all. I'm tired. Forgive me, y'all. Forgive me. But we pushing through anyway, right? Y'all, listen, we about to get into it tonight. Y'all, I ain't got my candle lit, but it's all right. It's all right. We're going to get through it. So listen, y'all are looking at the title. You're looking at the thumbnail. Y'all, we're going to be talking about Iyanla Vanzant, the infamous Iyanla Vanzant, right? And the reason I want to talk about this tonight is because an old clip resurfaced, y'all. And I'll just be honest with you. Y'all bear with me. This might be a little bit of a shorter show, y'all. But it is all right. And if anybody wants to come up, just let me know and I will drop the link. But let's get back into it. Y'all, old clip has started to resurface from Iyanla Vanzant, right? And the title of this clip says, "A group of men explain the real reason why men pull away from women." Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Cool Cat. You made it, man. You made it. Thank you so much for joining us, man. I believe, Cool, if I'm not mistaken, Cool Cat is over in the UK, y'all. So it's about 1 a.m. So I really, really, really appreciate Cool Cat joining us tonight. So, I hear a lot of ladies talking about the fact that they want to know why men go ghost on them sometimes. They want to know why men stop calling out of the blue, and they want to know why they get ghosted sometimes, right? And what they did was they had a I can't remember if this was on one of her shows on the OWN network. Shout out to Oprah and them, right? But they had a group of men and a group of women, and these men were talking, very candidly. At least I hope they were talking candidly about some of the things that they feel and they see that men go through, right? So we're going to jump right into it. But first of all, who is Iyanla Vanzant, man? Who is Iyanla Vanzant? Matter of fact, let me pull up her Instagram page. And y'all, I'll just be honest with you. I don't know why, but a lot of women don't like Iyanla. A lot of women don't like her because she holds everybody accountable, right? We just can't say she holds women accountable. We just can't say she holds men accountable. She's not on one side or the other. Y'all, Iyanla is a lady that calls it exactly like she sees it. And not long ago, she went viral for a clip saying that black women are out of order, right? And then she came back almost a decade later and said that women are still out of order, right? So look, check out Iyanla Vanzant, man. Everybody knows her from the hit show on OWN, Iyanla Fix My Life. And if you've ever seen that show, y'all, you know that it gets really intense on that show. And she doesn't do it anymore. She retired from doing the show because, she got tired of doing it, right? She didn't want to have to answer the networks and do particularly what the network wanted her to do all of the time, right? So Iyanla Vanzant is a notable life coach, right? And y'all, I tell you, the thing about Iyanla is usually, typically, it is a situation where she's asking people and making people look deep within themselves for the issues that they're dealing with, right? And a lot of times, if we just be honest, that's hard for us to do. It's easy for us to point the finger at somebody else, and it's easy for us, right, to blame somebody else. But then when it comes to ourselves and looking at ourselves, it gets a little hard, right? And sometimes people don't want to do that. So I know a couple of times, and I'm gonna try to find some more of the clips. I know a couple of times, she's had people run off. She had people storm off for the show, just because they can't handle it, right? They can't handle the fact that they might be wrong. But I want to suggest to you all on tonight that after you hit the like button, put in the comments, has it ever been a time where you knew that you needed to be doing the self work and you weren't able to do it, and then later on realized that, hey, you know what? This is me. I can do things a little bit better, right? So I really, really love that show, Fix My Life, and I think it's a lot that we can learn from it. But let's jump right into the clip, y'all. I told y'all I was tired, and I am. I didn't tell no lie, but we're gonna get to it. I am here for you all. So if you appreciate the content, go ahead and hit that like button and hit that cash out if you feel so compelled to do so. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let me bring my screen back up. Da-da-da.
Why don't you say that? Why don't you say that? Tell the truth will set us free.
Because reality and say that to the woman. They'd rather just not call and hope she gets the hints.
Well, you know what? Love us, respect us enough to know.
Y'all put a one in the chat if y'all can hear.
Sometimes guys don't call because they're scared of rejection back. Throwing out there.
This is information. Are you guys? Do you all have a fear of rejection?
Absolutely.
Really? Okay. Thank you. That's good to know.
If a girl's showing you that she's interested, and yet you have a fear of rejection, I don't get that.
All right. Now, wait a minute. Let me break it down for you. He offered you his experience, his truth, and we challenged it. We questioned it. And not only questioned it, but questioned it with our attitude. One of the things we have to do is we have to believe that what they tell us is the truth as they know it in the moment. Doesn't mean it can't change.
Y'all, I wish I could pause these reels, but I can't. Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. So, listen. She said a lot of things that really made sense, and I don't know what's going on, but y'all hit the like button. Hit that super chat for me if y'all appreciate the content and appreciate your boy showing up each and every, well, sometimes I miss, but y'all know what I'm saying. Anyway, she's saying something very, very profound here, right? It's always a situation to where women want men to understand where they're coming from and understand their feelings, right? But oftentimes, what men feel and what men desire tends to get pushed up under the rug. Why is that? Well, for one, I think that this age of 2022, whatever y'all want to call it, this time that we're living in, right? This is probably the most selfish generation that I've ever seen. And social media causes us to be even more selfish, right? Everybody seems to be all about self, right? What do I need? What do I want? But never stop to think in a relationship, marriage, dating, whatever, what does that other person want, right? So here's the key, and here's the trick to it, right? This is gonna blow your mind. I hope y'all are ready for it. If you have a woman on this side, right, and she's putting the man first. Now, let me pause real quick because we're talking about the men up here, right? Y'all see me do that all the time. We got the men up here, then the men down here. The men down here, nah, that's not what we're talking about. That's not what we're representing, right? And we like to say the same thing about women. But if you have a woman, right, on one hand, and she's taking care of the needs of the man and making sure he gets what he needs and make sure he gets what he wants to make him feel validated. And then you have the man over here, right? And the man is doing the same thing and vice versa, making sure that the woman has what she needs and doing the best that he can to make sure that her needs are met and she's getting what she's looking for out of the relationship. Nobody goes lacking. Does that make sense? Y'all let me know if I'm making sense in the comments. Because if you got two people in a relationship, right? This person is only worried about what I can get, right? And then this person is only worried about what they can get. Then what happens? It's confusion. Y'all, this is a two-way street. And I think that if more people got this and if more people would start to recognize that relationships, and especially when you get into marriage, right, it is not 50-50, y'all. It is 100 and it is 100, right? And some days, let's just be honest, one might be having a bad day, so the other one has to step in, and vice versa. Once you come together as one, you will realize that, okay, well, one's slacking, I need to pick up. Where he's slacking, I need to pick up. And then that will cut down on the confusion, right? But what she said was, and y'all saw this lady right here, the attitude, the neck popping, the neck rolling. I don't understand. If we're showing you that we're interested, then why do you feel rejection? Y'all, women don't take rejection well. But do y'all know something? Sometimes men don't take rejection well either. But who goes through rejection the most? Does anybody know? Can anybody guess? Can somebody put it in the comments? Who has to deal with rejection the most? I believe it's the men. Because if men are supposed to be the pursuers, right? If men are supposed to do the one that's doing the pursuing, then chances are that that man is going to experience rejection at a higher rate, right? So if absolutely, Lawrence Jones, thank you so much for joining us, men, because I believe the stats go a little something like this: for every 10 women that a man tries to holler at, then is usually only about one that will actually respond, right? So put it like this: if a man goes and asks 10 women in a day for their phone number, he'll probably only get one. Well, he might get more than one, but probably only one is going to be the real number and actually work. You feel me? I don't know what's wrong with y'all ladies sometimes. What's wrong with just saying I'm not interested? I don't know. But giving them a fake number. I remember one time my homeboy, he got a fake number. The chick gave him the number to the hospital, y'all. I know. It was so terrible. But let's keep going.
Rejection. So sometimes they don't call because of their fear of rejection. That means it doesn't matter what you show him. He's got a fear of being rejected.
Some men would hold back from calling because they want to be chased. They feel a woman giving them attention makes them feel good.
Okay. So, are there any of y'all up there?
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Sometimes men want to feel like they're being chased too. Y'all, this thing, I say it all the time. Reciprocity is real, and it's something that men want to feel too. We want to feel like we're wanted. We want to feel like the woman is attracted to us and down for us, the same way. Because let me tell you something. If a man is pouring out, right, pursuing a woman and pursuing her and pursuing and pursuing, and all he's doing is pursuing and showing her rather, that he's interested, that he wants her, that he wants to have a relationship with her, and he's not getting anything in return, but having to spend his money, then eventually, I promise you, that man is going to start feeling away and he's going to pull away. Simple as that. Ladies, y'all have to have some skin in the game too. Let's see what some of y'all are saying in the comment section. Shout out to my boy Fishing Spot Reviewer. He says, finally, I'm on time. Everybody go like the stream. Y'all listen to Fishing Spot. He's a good dude. He's a good dude, even though he's an Auburn fan. Y'all listen to Fishing Spot. He says you can afford to make yourself bigger a little more. By the way, what are you talking about? You mean like this? I think that's what you mean. Or like this? Okay, we'll try like this. And y'all, shout out to my wife. That's all me right there, y'all. That's all me. Gabrielle White Caudle says, I enjoy the Iyanla show. Facts. She pushes people to face themselves. No surface stuff with her. Yo, that is absolutely right. She forces people to dig down deep, and they get down to the root of the problem, right? Shout out to Cool Cat. It's often very painful to hear the truth about oneself. Often the change requires a lot of reflection and adjustment, and it can be painful as well as frightening, especially if you're not used to it fast. And you know what? Sometimes we get used to just sweeping things up under the rug, right? And we're used to not dealing with the hurt and the pain, and we're used to burying stuff down. And then when it comes out in other ways, we don't know how to deal with it. And we don't know what it is, and we don't know where it's coming from, right? So it's important, right? And I had to learn this, y'all. I had to learn this because a lot of times we as men, all we are told is, yo, you got to be strong. You can't cry. Don't show no emotions, no none of that, right? You just learn how to deal with it yourself. And then, when you start going to therapy, you realize that some of the things that you deal with now are a result of what you had to deal with in your childhood. It could be something rooted back to years ago and you not even realize it. That's why it's important for us to be self-aware. Gabrielle says, believe the truth as they tell it and know it in the moment, right? Don't doubt what a man or anyone is saying. Listen to understand, not to chime in and talk over a person with what you think they mean. Now, why is this important? Y'all, we have to learn listening skills, right? Because if you're listening to somebody and they're trying to tell you something about how they feel or how they are experiencing you in that moment, and all you trying to do is rebuttal and defend yourself and shoot back at the next thing that you got to say, that's not a conducive conversation to have, right? A dialogue takes two people, not just one. It takes two people to listen and to understand, right? All right. Thank y'all so much for joining us. Yo, we're gonna keep going right back into it. Y'all, I got some more clips from me, Iyanla, right? That I want to go to, right? Yep. Shout out to Cool Cat, bottle it up. Exactly. It's not good. It's not good for anybody. Let's keep going.
Any of them chase me men up there? Oh, there was one. He raised his hand. Stand up. Stand up. Come on. Wait a minute.
buddy.
Now, are there any women out here that like to chase? Come on, stand up if you like to chase.
Y'all see what I'm talking about? Yo, the hand on the hip, the neck rolling. She was ready. Oh, yo, she's ready to do some chasing, y'all. Look, put a 1 in the comment section if you like to see this lady chasing after you, fellas. Put a 1 in the comment section. And what would you do if she was chasing you? What would you do? Gabrielle says men and women have a lot more in common than we often think. You know, it's not that the other sex is always at fault for everything. Usually, our enemy is ourselves until we reflect, learn, and change. Facts. Cool Cat agrees with you. He says you are right on point. Let's keep going. Let's see what this lady has to say. Yo, we ready over here, son. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You ready for this? Are you ready for this? The gauntlet has been dropped.
Look at him. Wait a minute. All right, go ahead. What? Now, you like to chase. Tell me about the chase. Tell me about that. What is the appropriate chasing etiquette?
Call me.
Call you.
Yeah.
All right, call him. Now, let me just say something. That's not chase energy. That's fight energy.
What did I just say? What did I just get finished saying? She looks like the gauntlet has been put down. So basically she's saying, okay, I'm going to chase you. Let's see. Let's see what you're going to do with it, right? And she's coming with that energy like, Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't look at me in that tone of voice. Don't look at me in that tone of voice. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's listen.
We got to be careful with this. Okay. And this. And this. Because when you see this gentleman, what do you know? As a man.
Did y'all see that? Run. Run. Y'all, I don't know what's going on with my buttons, but y'all know what I would push right now. And I'm going to try to get this set back up. But he's saying that they would run. A lot of the men were saying they would run. Now, what do we hear a lot of the times? Let's just be honest. Oh, if you can't handle a strong woman, oh, this is my personality. This is just who I am. If you can't handle a strong woman, then you're just a weak man. You're a weak man, and you can't handle a real woman. Or if you're... I'm not even going to say what the other stuff they say, because y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's the type of energy that we see from a lot of women, and men don't like that. If y'all watched last week, we were talking about the energy, right? Sometimes, right? We were talking about the energy that women come with, and they think that that's something to do when it's not. What were we talking about? Soft girl era, right? And all of a sudden, a lot of women are saying, oh, well, if I'm nice, I can get what I want. He acts better if I'm nice. Well, would you look at that? How in the world can you expect to go out in public and you have to be respectful, you have to be friendly, you have to be nice to people in public, in society, on your job, right? But you can't be nice to the dude, the man that you claim that you love. Y'all tell me where that makes sense. It doesn't. Tell me where that makes sense.
Man, I want you more. I want it, like you said, chase. I don't want a woman you're all over me. That's my job as a man. As a man, Granted, we do like some form of chase, but not chase. We don't want chase. That's called thirsty. That's what we call it in the neighborhood. There's no man in this room that actually wants a thirsty woman. We don't want you to chase. We don't want you. We like to give affection, and we see that it's noticed and you enjoy it back. We really find enjoyment in that as well. Let me ask you a question, gentlemen.
Now, Prince, I mean, not Prince. He looked like Prince, y'all. He had a good point. My man had a good point. However, I will argue the fact that men like to be pursued as well now. Men like to be pursued as well. Like I just said, you can't expect a man to keep pouring and keep pouring and keep pouring, right? And nothing is getting poured back into his cup, right? And that's what we need from our ladies, right? We need to be filled up as well. We need to get replenished. You know, we like to know that you're interested or know that you're just thinking about us or whatever sometimes. Now, don't get too excessive with it, right? Don't get too excessive with it because, men and women, we receive things a little bit different, right? Don't get too excessive with it. But I always say, yo, I don't mind calling, texting, and all of that stuff. I usually don't mind it, right? Because I always tell myself it could be worse. And how could it be worse? It could be worse like not having nobody calling you at all. Or not having anybody text you at all, right? Y'all know where I'm coming from. Let's keep going.
Do you like when we tell you that we appreciate you? Yeah. Do you like when we affirm you even when you have weaknesses? Yeah. And do you like when we acknowledge the good that you do? Yeah. Ladies, triple A. Affirmation, acknowledgement, and appreciation. Follow triple A. It'll pick you up when your relationship breaks down.
Let me hear it one more time. Y'all, it wasn't a single man on that stage that disagreed with what she was saying. Why is it so hard to build a man up into, like she said, give him those affirmations, give him that acknowledgement, give him that appreciation, right? What's wrong with that? Y'all, that goes a long way. But now, in these days, ladies say if you're doing that for a man, then you are a pygmy. Or if you're doing that for a man, that somehow makes you weak as a woman. Or if you're doing that for a man, then you might as well go delete yourself or whatever. A while back we were talking about the difference between the Bailey sisters, Chloe and Haley, right? One of them is out there, Future ain't talking today, but acting like it might be for the streets. But then you got the other one sitting there, Haley, with a boyfriend or whatever. They singing together, they having fun. They looking deep into each other's eyes, connecting, getting the bond. And then you got women in the comment section saying, if I ever look at a man like that, just put me down or whatever, or beat me up or throw me out the window. Y'all, where did this come about? And if you don't have a man that can have you looking at him like that, then I'm telling you, you got the wrong brother. You got the wrong one. You need to do better, right? We all need to do better. And fellas, right? If you have a woman that can't give you these 3 A's, AAA battery, put a AAA battery in your back, you feel me? If you don't have a woman that can do this, go on to the next one. Move around. Because you need this. You need this. these three A's, you need this. Why do you need it? Can anybody guess? Can anybody put it in the comments why men might need this? And again, I'm talking about the men up here, not down here. Can anybody guess? Y'all, when you have people dependent on you, when you have a wife and kids that's dependent on you, that can get stressful. Really stressful. And it can get really stressful really, really quickly, right? And if you're not getting these three A's from your woman, from your family, when you're doing the best you can, even though you might fall short sometimes, right? You might fall a little short, but just getting this affirmation, acknowledgement, and appreciation, y'all, I promise you it goes a long way. And ladies, if you do that for your man, I promise you will see a change in him. Now, let's go on to the next clip. Got another clip I want to play, right? And this is another reason why a lot of women don't like Iyanla. Besides telling them that they're out of order, right? Here's another reason why. Let me bring up this clip.
Read these lyrics to Dorothy Dandridge. Go ahead, read those to her.
Oh man, it would be embarrassing.
Read them to her.
Pop my butt, pop my butt. Pop my butt, pop my butt.
Do you know what pop my butt meant to Harriet Tubman? Do you know what that meant? It meant a whip. Meant a whip to her. Rosa Parks sat on the bus. Read that to her. Go ahead.
Everything I want, I have.
Really?
Everything I want, I have.
You know what she wanted? A seat on a damn bus.
Sit down, she was tired.
Yeah, and you sing that. And what are you talking about? Go ahead, tell her what you're talking about when you say it.
But I turn up where I'm at, cause I'm a frost bitch, I pay the cost to be the boss bitch.
Oh, you telling Sojourner Truth you the boss bitch? Really? Read these lyrics to Dark.
What y'all think about that? I'm gonna play it again.
Dorothy Dandridge. Go ahead, read those to her.
Oh man, it would be embarrassing.
Read them to her.
Pop my butt, pop my butt. Pop my butt, pop my butt.
Do you know what pop my butt meant to Harriet Tubman? Do you know what that meant? It meant a whip. Meant a whip to her. Rosa Parks sat on the bus. Read that to her. Go ahead.
Everything I want, I have.
Really?
Everything I want, I have.
You know what she wanted? A seat on a damn bus.
Sit down, she was tired.
Yeah, and you sing that. And what are you talking about? Go ahead, tell her what you're talking about when you say it.
But I turn up where I'm at, cause I'm a frost bitch, I pay the cost to be the boss bitch.
Oh, you telling Sojourner Truth you the boss bitch? Really? Read these lyrics to Dorothy Dandridge.
Wow. What do y'all think about that? And the reason that I find it fitting to play that is because a lot of times we don't realize what we're saying. We don't realize the entertainment business, and we don't realize what we're saying and how other people may perceive it. And sometimes I think that that's because this generation is a little bit too privileged, right? Didn't have to go through anything, right? Did y'all see how her hands were shaking? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see how when she started to realize the narrative that she was putting out, she started shaking, right? because it was that serious. She got a doo-doo mouth. Facts. Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't translate well in real life, but the problem is that people are taking entertainment and then trying to translate it into their lives, right? I'll give you an example. I saw a clip the other day of a guy trying to rob um, a Louis Vuitton store in the mall, right? But if the entertainers didn't make it look so lavish and desirable, would it be that deep to have to go steal it? Because somebody else told you it had value. And you're willing to throw away your value for something that somebody else says is valuable and they don't care nothing about you. Don't care anything about it. Matter of fact, I was having a conversation with my wife earlier, right? And we were talking about, back in the day, the old cell phones, right? Y'all remember the Nextel chirp? The whole chirp thing, right? Y'all, those chirps were going on fire. They were absolutely on fire until what? One lyric. One lyric from a rapper. I can't remember if it was Young Jock or Jeezy or somebody. One lyric put Nextel out of business. There you go. Hey, where you at? Shout out to Fisher Spot. Exactly. Where you at? Y'all remember that? And then when Jeezy said, yo, I'm getting rid of my Nextel chirp, that's the Fed phone. Guess what? Everybody else got rid of theirs too. When was the last time you heard of Nextel? I want to suggest that a lot of times we put too much value in celebrities. Why do we elevate the entertainers above the well-to-do? The brothers that's out there working hard, the sisters that's out there doing their thing, that are being feminine, that are being wives, that are being great mothers, right? Why do we put that down? Why do we put down things like education and going to school? And then if you do it, you use it as a weapon against somebody, right? Why is that? We need to get back to a time to where our families and our communities are the most important. Listen, I need y'all to hit that like button. I'm gonna check and see. I need y'all to hit that like button. I think I only got one like, and I think that was mine. Y'all hit that like button, please. Hit the like button for me, please. That will help me out tremendously. But listen, all of these things that men have been saying, y'all, Iyanla is giving y'all the cheat code. She giving y'all the cheat code. You got to see and hear firsthand, straight from the men's mouths, right? Oh, thank you, Fisher Spot. I appreciate you, bud. Straight from the men's mouth, why they do what they do, why we do what we do sometimes, right? Now only construction workers and tow truck drivers use those blurb phones. Yep, facts. Shout out to Cool Cat. It's difficult to gain an insight from comparing different eras. Too many years and too much distance, and it becomes a values are things that mostly stay the same. Facts. Yo, where our values at, man? Where are our values? Where are our values, right? Values and principles rarely change. But where are they at, though? Where are the values? It used to be a time where our community was close-knit. But now, not so much. it used to be a time to where, you know, you didn't have to worry about, as women, you didn't have to worry about your man protecting you, right? Being a lady or a gentleman never goes out of style. That's facts. That's facts. But how many times do you actually run into a gentleman or a lady, right? Facts. Facts. Very different world. But the fact of the matter is, people had to fight and sacrifice to get where we're at now, right? And then if you had to talk to Rosa Parks, right, and say, oh, what are you doing with the opportunity that I risk to afford you? Just something to think about. Now I beg my wife to take my phone from me so she can answer some emails for me. Facts, most goobers would never let their other even look at the phone. Right. Look, we ain't got nothing to hide over here doing fish spot. We have absolutely nothing to hide over here, y'all. But listen, y'all, I'm about to hang it up. I'm about to call it a day. Your boy is tired. We had to push through for the YT algorithm. So I need y'all to like the video on your way out. Share this live stream. I promise you we will be doing some more things to come. If you are enjoying the content, do me one favor and share this with somebody, right? Share the live stream. Let's get the conversation started in the comment section. And then, if you are so compelled, hit that cash out for your boy. Hit that cash out for your boy. These days, there's more trouble from those race baiting and stirring grievances. It breaks my heart that there are people out there profiting from destroying people. Facts. 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 Shout out to Cool Cat. Let me see something right here real quick. Cool Cat. Okay. I'm about to make Cool Cat a moderator. Shout out to Cool Cat, add as moderator. All right, Cool Cat, you are now a moderator. Cool Cat is across the pond, y'all. And I really appreciate Cool Cat trying to catch us when they can, right? And trying to join the live stream. I really appreciate it. And it really, really means a lot to me. Y'all, shout out to Cool Cat. Cool Cat is in the building, y'all. But your boy is about to hang it up. I'm tired. I didn't even light my candle tonight. But we out. Peace.
This is too smooth. I honestly didn't even really want to say anything on this, but that's what the people want. That's what I came here for. So we'll get into it. I like my coffee black, white too. Don't turn this into no controversy. It's my boo. I can make $250,000 off a haiku, and I can make another quarter off it times 2. If it's money on the table, I'll be on it like Bobby or Epic. You peep the aesthetic, it's hard to forget it. I hear you talking, but you're hardly right. I'm the voice of your prototype. Summertime and then why? Yeah. Summertime and then why? It's too cool. Get the drop tops out. Summertime and then why? It fits right. Yeah. Bottles over here. Summertime and then why? Summertime and then why? I'm talking 6 a.m. tea times. 18 with the mayor talking land banks. I waited for it, gotta get mine. Snag a seat up at the table if my man can't. Heading to a meeting, we're familiar with no briefcase. Just my mind in a free state. I got a plan through a vision, but it takes time. I'ma make mine. Summertime and then why? Yeah. Summertime and then why? Yeah. You know the drill by now. Summertime and then why? Get everything together, get the squad together, get the gang together. Summertime and then why? Summertime and then why? Started in the back office, Now I run the front, call the shots, make the deals, know the deal, know what's up. Too much for the books, then I put it in a tuck. Too much for the tuck, then I give it to my love. Once I make $1 million, man, $1 million won't be enough. Watch you fake the struggle while I get it off the hush. Now it's JetBlue miles, Rolex dials, frowns turn to smiles. Summertime and then why? Now we should come to an end. Summertime and then why? And the fall's upon us. I want you to bring that summertime and then why? And run that thing back. Yeah. Until next year. Summertime and then why? And why? Summertime and then why?